Good morning, everybody, and happy Thursday. Yeah, okay. Getting out of the house here. It's almost 10 o'clock, but we're going to actually be heading down to Selinsgrove, hit the big thrift store. We got to go to PetSmart because when I got on their website this morning, they had dropped the price of the dual doggy leashes to $35, and then with a code, you save another 20%, so I saved like 15 bucks off them, and I ended up getting two. So, saved like $30 on getting two leashes. And it's cheaper than Amazon, and I can pick them up today, all the way down Selinsgrove. But she wanted to go down to the big thrift store, plus we have stuff to donate. Getting ourselves moving here. Yesterday's video might be coming out a little bit late, mainly for the simple fact that I just downloaded, I just didn't want to, but I ended up buying the converter because I got the video. It plays on Windows, but it does not play on Mac. So I have to convert files over to make it work, and it looks like absolute shit if I don't, because it's in like an 840 by something frame, and it just, the video from November looks garbage, but it's just an unbelievable amount of change and damage down there from this high water situation we've got from November to January. But today, oh no, February, right? I don't know what the date is anymore. Jesus. God, I think I need to change the dating on. I think I have the wrong date on the video even. Good thing I didn't export it. Wow. Was February 1st yesterday, or is that February, or is it February 2nd? I don't even know what the, wow. It's the 1st, right? You don't even know. Oh my God. Anywho, so that's the game plan today. Probably going to take the Action 4 along with me, get the microphone switched over. That way I can sneak around some video, maybe in the thrift store, even though they haven't noticed. No filming and no audio recording. Yeah, I'm not sure. I might bring the EV down again. It feels like things are a little too over brightened, but I'm kind of letting things fly right now. I'm just I don't know. Not that I'm being lazy. It's like I don't need to get into sit there. Oh God, Priya's not even in shot. Do a whole bunch of editing to these videos. I'm sure there's some things I'm doing wrong. I am trying to cut out the spin maneuvers though. I try to be quiet, spin it around, don't start talking until I know it's looking at me, and it face tracks. So that way you're not getting dizzy. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that shot I did of the trees, I do apologize if anybody gets motion sickness from that one. I mean, it was a slow pan, but it being up in the air and spinning around, I'm sitting there going, ooh, I'm glad I didn't do it any longer than I did. But I did find clips from when we went down in. We actually went down into a couple spots, but that first one in the corner is the one I remembered the most. And then you can see the trees because I'm talking to the camera. You can see those two trees that uprooted in the background behind me, and that one that was sunk into the ground was seriously, speaking of uprooted, there's one uprooted right here. That's interesting. You can see how hard it's leaning toward the bank, and it was probably moving already, and then that saturation of the ground just took it out. This little guy uprooted. Jeez. I wonder how the one up on the playground's doing. That one, I'm waiting for it to go down. You guys sniffing. Got anything good? Anything good, kids? He's like, nothing for you. I'm not going to do a whole lot, but no need to really stop in Best Buy. I don't have any money because literally rent took everything. And we still have some other bills that need to get paid. So I got to get on there and postpone the Verizon again too. So, and then next Wednesday, we go for taxes. Yay! And then I have to go to work and work a really weird shift because my boss decided to make my evaluation 3 hours after my normal scheduled time to leave on Wednesday, but it worked out that that was my tax day. Yeah, I'm not sure. I might bring the EV down again. It feels like things are a little too over brightened, but kind of letting things fly right now. I'm just, I don't know. Not that I'm being lazy. It's like, I don't need to get into sit there. Oh God, Priya's not even in shot. Do a whole bunch of editing to these videos. I'm sure there's some things I'm doing wrong. I am trying to cut out the spin maneuvers though. I try to be quiet, spin it around, don't start talking until I know it's looking at me and it face tracks. So that way you're not getting dizzy. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that shot I did of the trees, I do apologize if anybody gets motion sickness from that one. I mean, it was a slow pan, but it being up in the air and spinning around, I'm sitting there going, ooh, I'm glad I didn't do it any longer than I did. But I did find clips from when we went down in. We actually went down into a couple spots, but that first one in the corner is the one I remembered the most. And then you can see the trees because I'm talking to the camera. You can see those two trees that uprooted in the background behind me, and that one that was sunk into the ground was seriously, speaking of uprooted, there's one uprooted right here. That's interesting. You can see how hard it's leaning toward the bank, and it was probably moving already, and then that saturation of the ground just took it out. This little guy uprooted. Jeez. I wonder how the one up on the playground's doing. That one, I'm waiting for it to go down. You guys sniffing. Got anything good? Anything good, kids? He's like, nothing for you. Currently, well, I watched this 36, but there is I'm going to say a 3 to 5 mile an hour breeze going right now, so I'm really happy I have the mics on. It's like, I was charging it, I did format it. I have yet to use any of the files from that. I gotta kind of play around that one day. Just learn how challenging it is to get it lined up, or if it's going to line up and it just kind of replace the audio. Because I'm actually recording 3 times here. So what you're hearing is just the mic in low cut. Then 32-bit float is saved on the mic, and then there's a file on the Osmo Pocket that is saving its audio from the microphones. They added that feature in the update that you can record audio directly from the camera. It saves as a separate file. So like if we were out doing something near water and I want to change and get the ambient sound in full, I can actually pull the audio file from the camera itself with its stereo file and have that as well. So it's kind of cool. It's a little tricky for me because it's a lot more work, but on a special video, and if I'm still on the fence whether or not there's days I'm sitting there going, yep, June's it for dailies, and then there's other times I'm like, I don't know if that's going to happen, you know, I don't know. I'm on the fence. I got some time to figure it out. Oh crap, I didn't change shoes. I meant to. Oh well, we should be all right. It's not rained in a day or two. So, yeah. We'll see. I mean, you know, life continues to move on here. It is time consuming, and I am focusing. I would say right now my focus is still not fully where it should be by making the videos. That's the other thing. It's like there's so much in life that I need to be doing and focusing on, and I get myself over involved in making these. Priya, we can't go over there. They're open, baby. Sorry, I had to spin around again. Not unwrapped. Yeah, so that's where my challenge is. You know, working a full-time job, continuing to learn my job, and then worrying about making videos and not getting enough sleep. That's the only thing I've been doing is when I'm tired, I go to bed. I know how my body is. I will wake up very bright and early, and then I can get the video normally edited and done. This morning I kind of slept in a little bit because it's day off. I didn't have to. It was funny because I texted my one associate good morning, and she's like, "You coming to work today?" I'm like, "No." No, I am not. So I think Sunday's supposed to be one of the nicest Sundays we've had in a long, long time. I'm going to text him. So apparently his S24 that was supposed to ship yesterday is shipping today for sure. They're doing them in waves. They had such a large pre-order, and I'm poking the Tim Bear because I'm sitting there going, what, they had 50 pre-orders and they're shipping 5 out a day? I don't know. I don't see, the Ultra has never been a huge, you know, push because it's such a freaking large phone and it's so damn expensive. I just don't think they made enough of them for the, you know, 500 that they probably got pre-ordered. Just doesn't seem like it's, I've never had a problem getting one. And the fact that he's going through Verizon on the actual launch day for pre-order and he couldn't get it already, something's not right. That's just weird. But we'll have to see if Timmy's maybe available. I'm not going to be pushing to do a 24 iPhone video on that vlog though. I want to get to Lake 2 if we do Weiser. Because Mike asked, are you going to Weiser Sunday? I was like, thinking about it. It's going to be like almost 50 degrees and sunny outside. That sounds like a good day to do a 6-mile walk, because that's what we're looking at. 6 freaking miles on that walk. It's not like a quick little hike. So definitely have to think ahead. Have little puppy biscuits for them and water for me, and take some snacks along because that's going to be a venture. And it's not one, and I think cooler weather would be the best time to do it. And up there, if it's 50 here, yeah, it might be like, Mike might have to get on me. It might be about 40 there, so it's, you know, it's not overheating and it's not frigid cold. As long as there isn't a serious amount of wind, we should be okay. Little man, can you handle 6 miles anymore? He's like, prefer not to, Dad. I limp after we're done with this walk. You know, just got to be mindful of them. That's like I said, definitely have water with us and have everything with us. Take the backpack. Might have to look and see. I mean, I have a couple GoPro mounts, so I could hook this to the bag. I just don't know. There's one thing that concerns me with that. So I'm hoping, but I don't know if I'll be able to get to the unlock on the case, because I'd have to put it in that case I bought to hook it to the backpack. I don't know if I can reach the unlock to pull the camera just completely out, and that way I can just slap it back in there, and when I'm, you know, and not have to keep taking the GoPro mount on and off the bag. That would be, that's why I wanted the magnet release, and my brain has just not figured a way that it can work. It's oh, it's charging from the handle. That's why it's green. Okay, that's interesting. I don't remember seeing that before. But yeah, I'm gonna give a good test to this. I might have, probably have the Action 4 with me as well. And if I have my backpack, I have the Action 4. And I did put the case on it so I can actually do some, shots. Mount it to the end and do some vertical, not vertical shots, but it's what it's designed for. But you can actually extend it out sideways. But we'll see. That's a game plan. Gas is going to be another slight issue though, because like I said, rent is literally taking everything I have. So I got to be mindful. Plus I still have PP&L or Samsung, care credits. Yeah, there's still things to pay. It never ends. Yeah, all right, try this again. Well, since it's a whole plaza, I figured Terry wanted to go into Ross's. I'll just walk my way down to PetSmart. So, get our exercise in and enjoy some fresh air. All right, takes it, like I said, it does take quite about triple the time for this to connect to the mic that it does the pocket, but it does eventually work. Yeah, this plaza's got like everything. We've been down here many a time. We got Dick's, Ross's, TJ Maxx, Target, Kohl's. You got a Giant, you got Supercuts, you got anything you can think of. Nail salons, PetSmart. Best Buy's not that far down the road from it, so it's kind of like a nice convenient shopping area for people, unlike back home Williamsport's just kind of spread out. Things are kind of condensing down because, you know, the mall went out, so places are, if they didn't go out of business, they're moving closer. But yeah, whew, that wind is brisk. Almost didn't wear enough clothing today, that's for sure. Should have a hat on though. I was like, nah, I don't want to have a hat. We'll be indoors. I didn't expect to take a, you know, half a mile walk to go to PetSmart, but worth it. Made it to the thrift store. Uh-oh, what did I do with my keys? Be good. Alrighty, well, I found a pair of ACGs that I've been looking for. A little big, but nonetheless, they look like they're in fairly decent shape, especially on the bottom. So, $12.99. Can't beat it. Getting them. Glad I looked at them longer because I found out what's wrong with them. The air pocket's blown out. No good. Yeah, since we're out this way, we decided to hit Winners quick. See if we can find any good deals for home, coffee, or anything. Yeah, look what I found. $9.99 for 32. That comes out to $30 for 96 if I could find any more. But you gotta watch this. They have like cases, and you save more money if you buy it by case. Anybody ever try the McCafe French toast? We saw a mixed blend at the other store, but I've never seen that before. They had French toast, apple pie, and something else. They got a ton of Folgers, but the only problem is it's classic roast, and that's crap. If it was the Colombian, I'd jump on it. Black Silt's too strong, and the classic tastes like dirt. What's that blend? That's black. Keep looking. I did end up picking up the shoes, even though they're blown out, but I figured if we're going to go out on hikes, destroy these more, and then not waste my Columbias. I'm back to the coffee aisle. Just want to make sure I didn't miss any McCafes. Hi, puppies. We came home. We came home. We came home. Yes, we did. All right, let's go outside, go potties. Go outside, go potties. Go outside, go potties. Getting the puppers out. Getting the puppers out. Bless you. Hello. Hello. Yes, you're so excited. Look how excited you are. Daddy and Mommy are home finally. Go pee-pees. Come on, go potties. Yep. Go potties. Go pee-pees. I'll take you for a walk here in a minute. Get stuff put away. Well, shoes fell apart. Literally disintegrated. The whole bottoms of them just separated. So, I'm almost thinking trash. That's a $13 waste. Some of the guns, I mean, they've hardly ever been worn. They dry rotted, I think. So, I don't know. I might be able to do something, put them back together, but highly unlikely. Really sucks because I really like them. And tread on them is like perfect. And it's just everything, the whole bottom came off in the store. To the pocket we go. My challenge this month is a little ridiculous, 6.64 miles. 14 days. We're at 4.63, and I even did my tracker when I walked over for the new leash, which they are currently on. So we got a flashlight again, so we're good to go. It's yeah, it never really got any nicer outside today. It's in the 40s, but the wind died down a little bit at least, because that was pretty bad this morning. So all right, puppy dogs are out. They're happier than being in their crates. Very excited to be home. My back has been killing me since before we left. I did something and I kind of like motioned through it, and I've had twinges down both legs all afternoon. We haven't eaten it all today yet either, so that's fabulous. So taco salads for dinner, and she's gonna start making stuff up now for it. Yeah, he said, I heard dinner. Microphone connected back to this really quickly, so that was nice. Switch back over pretty fast. Maybe I'll just use one microphone, I don't know. Because it's $170. I do need to charge it because the mic is down to like 40%. But that's okay. It can be low as long as it's still picking up. It is much more convenient though than having to like swap units and all this, have transmitters and all that good stuff. Like I was hoping it would be. Oh goody, Princess doing a boom boom. And it dawned on me when I walked out the door with him that, hey, I still need to finish editing. Or just leave it as is and just export it and get it up. I don't know, I'm gonna try. At least re-download the video a second time and see if it'll convert it over so that the MacBook can read it for some reason. It'll only open on Windows in 4K, which I don't understand. So we're gonna have to give this a try. But from what I understand, I have membership now, so I should be able to download it in 4K and it should convert it to an accessible file for the Mac. Can play MP4s, I don't understand what's missing. Oh, jeez. Honestly, I think I was going to turn it off, and my thumb is getting that twitchy from trying to do the spin. What you doing, princess? What you doing? You outside? Oh, there comes Boo Boo. Everybody's on a walk. I must smell something in the air because they're both very curious right now. Priya's nose isn't on the ground. That's always a telltale sign. And the tail in the air. Alrighty, good evening, everybody. It's about time to call it quits. Yesterday's video is about 30 minutes away from being uploaded. When I hopped on YouTube after we got done watching Doolittle with Robert Downey Jr., it's funny because I mentioned about how all these Marvel stars are acting in movies together. Even though Tom Holland isn't technically in it, he's a voice in it with Robert Downey Jr. Another one. So when I hopped on YouTube, it was Tamara Gabriel. Watched a lot of her videos on the Action. I haven't really watched too many on the Pocket. I think on the DJI mics I watch her videos. There was an Osmo 3 update today. And one of the things they addressed was the mic gain situation. So I only have yet a +2 right now. This is kind of a test. The other thing they were supposed to change, yep. So when you're in selfie mode now, the gimbal moves the way that you point. I noticed that was, remember I said the other day, oh, when you're in selfie mode it's flipped? No, not anymore. And they still don't think you can switch it. So, but anywho, Princess is over here snoring. I put my hoodie over her so she would be covered. So Princess is under my hoodie. She's snoring away. She came up here after we got done watching the movie and before we ate. Did she come up here after we, I don't know. So we did taco salads tonight. They were delicious. I ate way too much. I can include the picture. Yeah, it was a little bit much. So, fighting a little bit between the Action 4 and the Pocket in lighting. So I think what I'm going to do, because I have got so many color boards set up in this particular format, I think it's time after today we're going to create a new file for 2024 and then create a new project and start from scratch, which means I have to redo the logo. So I'll screen grab everything I have so I have all that stuff done. I don't know about the 10-year thing. Maybe it's time to drop that out. I don't know. We're over half a year with it. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. A little bit different. I did actually get brave and film in some stores. Not a lot, but kind of like peak, no one in the aisle. The coffee aisle, everybody would kind of go and I'd film. And as soon as I hit stop, someone walk in the aisle. It's perfect timing. Really bummed out about those Nikes because they look like they were in, I knew they were blown out, but I didn't expect the whole sole to fall off. And when that did, all the styrofoam that was in there and all the little separators, all of it just disintegrated and fell out. So, like I said, I think it's just dumpster. Throw $13 away. I don't think there's any fixing them. So, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the morning because it's only 10:04. Wow, go on me. See you in the morning. Have a good night and stay safe. You know, I don't really understand why I hold it when I'm doing. Oh, that's a little too high. Why I'm holding it when I'm in here. I can just set it down and I can move around. And it's going to keep up with me. Good night.